Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what do they fantasize about doing to or with you? But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you do and I'll keep making these types of videos. Also, I'd like to take a moment and thank everyone who has supported my channel, everyone who likes and subscribes is a regular subscriber, and even my channel members. I really appreciate you. And also, by the way, the people who are on the $25 tier, you actually can redeem a mini reading when I'm live. So I think it shows me like who you are. It has shown me who you are and I can confirm who you are. So every month you can actually redeem a mini reading if you want to do that, just so you know. Just a reminder for you guys. But everyone, thank you so much for subscribing and helping my channel out. I really appreciate it. Also, in the video description is where you're going to find information and if you'd like to order a private reading, a private video reading. And also in the video description is where you're going to find information to get your timestamps. So we have option number 1 with the tourmalated quartz, option number 2 with the amethyst, option number 3 with the rose quartz, and option number 4 with the fluorite. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they are fantasizing about doing to you. All right, so here we have option number 1, and let's go ahead and find out what they are fantasizing about you. I am going to read this here. This is part of your reading, so let's go ahead and read. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So that is something that they think about when it comes to you. Let's go ahead and place this there. And let's go ahead and also find out what it is that they are fantasizing about doing with you. And also there is going to be charms and messages, so make sure you stick around for all of those. Okay, please tell me what is option number 1's person fantasize about doing to them. What is option number 1's person fantasize about doing with them? What do they fantasize about doing? All right, so first we have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And then clarifying them. Alright, so clarifying the Page of Swords, we have the Three of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have Judgment in the reverse. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Tell me, what is option number 1's person fantasize about doing with them? What is option number 1's person fantasize about doing with them? Clarify the Three of Cups, please. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. Clarify the Three of Cups. We have the Other. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have Wicked. It's starting to look like a third-party situation. Clarify Judgment in the reverse, please. Clarify the Judgment in the reverse. And if it is, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. Clarify Judgment in the reverse, please. We have the Document. And Here's the King of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, 2 came out. You got 2. We have secrecy. Yeah. I don't know. If this is not a third-party situation, I don't know what is. You might want to think about a different pile. Because this feels like a legit third-party situation, like a romantic one. With the secrecy and the wicked and the other. Alright, so what do they fantasize about doing with you? First, let's talk about, the kind of deeper things that are going on. The Page of Swords, this person is looking at your social media. I just got to say this. And they are thinking about having a reunion with you. They want to get together with you. They want to celebrate. I feel like they could be the admirer. There's someone who's an admirer from afar. It could be you. It could be them. A fork in their road. An option. Interested. Another or other man or woman. And hey, we have the 3 of Cups here. This can really indicate a third-party situation. Oh, it looks so blue. So... yeah. They also could be, like, you're the one who could be in a relationship for some of you. But I'm feeling like they are looking at your social media and they're thinking about coming together with you. For some of you, they fantasize about maybe getting some time alone with you. Maybe finally being able to express themselves with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like they're not able to express how they are feeling, how they really feel. And with the 7 of Swords, they have this in the reverse. We have wicked. Okay, and this one says mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false betrayal, lie, cheat, and beware. Often this will indicate the cheating and the mischievous and naughty stuff. Okay, I get this. This card often comes up when there's a third-party situation in the other person. And one person is wanting to kind of sneak off and be with someone else. But the 7 of Swords is in the reverse. And then with the 6 of Cups in the reverse, this person is always thinking about you. They're worried about being judged for their actions, but also I'm feeling like this is Spirit also wanting to come in and do things to kind of divinely orchestrate the situation here. So with the document, it says text or email, agreement, letter, separation, divorce, contract, news, legal papers, or proceedings. I'm feeling like they're thinking about, it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Some of you, they could be thinking about communication that you've had. For some, it could go all the way down to like maybe getting separated or divorced. Legal papers, like maybe they're getting divorced or thinking about having to get divorced. Maybe that's part of their fantasy is getting divorced. If they are married or separating from whoever they're currently with, if they're or you, they could be thinking about you if that's what they're wanting with you. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're really wanting, like they're feeling kind of cold. Like the connection feels really cold to them right now. And they're really wanting to do things to warm things up with this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to put in the upright so you can see the card better. But they're wanting to warm things up. They're wanting, and 5 of Pentacles can indicate being left out in the cold, but in the reverse, it indicates an upturn of events. So they're thinking of having an improvement of the events. And let's see, I want to look at these cards a little harder. The Groom and Secrecy. It says an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, and risk. So there's something that takes a risk. Okay, and we have Groom, husband, partner, interested in a commitment. So there's a risk when it comes to having a commitment with you. And they fantasize about taking that leap of faith. They fantasize about taking that leap, that jump with you, that next step with you. But let's look a little deeper and see what else it is that they fantasize to do with you. So they really fantasize, I feel, like doing things to pleasure you. And some even fantasize that some of them they might actually be suppressing, like more of a tying someone up. Like they might actually like that, but they might actually kind of suppress that desire. They think about doing that with you. Let me look at the Seven of Swords. I'm picking up something from it. It's kind of interesting how both of their backs are turned to each other. And the man, he looks sad or even maybe ashamed. And the woman is looking off. She could be looking at that pinnacle, or she could be looking at the horse outside of the window. But she's looking about other things. Okay. This just feels like somebody who is who is longing for something else that they are suppressing. And again, I'm picking up the vibe that also some might want to be tied up or the other way around. I'm getting a strong vibe, that they are really into your butt. This person is always thinking about, they fantasize about kissing you. They think back maybe times that you have done things together. I'm hearing that they fantasize about potentially having a family with you. It's like a beautiful, blessed family. And it doesn't mean that you have to have necessarily kids. Some of you could have a blended family or something. And this person is very attracted to your breasts. All right, let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. See if they have anything interesting to say. Let me put these away because I always mess them up anyways. And it's not really that big deal to put them away. But I just leave that there. Why not? It's not really in the way. Okay, please tell me, what is option number one? Person fantasize about being with him. What is option number one? Person fantasize about being with him. I wanted that one. What is option number one? Person fantasize about doing with them. A little bit more. That's option number one. Person fantasize about doing with them. All right, and these ones fell out. Yeah. The ones that fell out actually fell out first. I messed up the dice, sorry. But we have a birthday cake, we have a path, and we have the sun. Maybe it's meant to do that. So somebody could be having a birthday coming up. They could be thinking about taking a path and maybe surprising you for your birthday. We have angry. We have synchronicities. In other words, we have Libra, so some of you could be a Libra. We have the word March. There could be some significance to that for some of you. And we have family. So again, I am picking up a little family vibe. So they're either fantasizing about having a family with you, or they're fantasizing about you know, having a lovely family with you, whether you have kids or not, whatever. So we have the letter T, the letter V, and two N's, which I'll show to you before I put them away. And then for our cards, we have a Fool. So like I was saying, taking a leap of faith, but we have the Five of Wands. It seems like there's some kind of conflict though. Oh, there's another pink word. We have the word gamble. So they are feeling like it's a gamble. They feel like they're taking a gamble when it comes to doing something with you. All right, so we have enjoy the little things. So they fantasize about enjoying little things with you. Maybe like taking walks, going to the beach, or some kind of cinema or something. We have a unicorn. So they find this to be a very magical, special connection, very unique and rare, almost mythical. But back to the enjoy the little things. They just I'm hearing like them saying like they would imagine just doing simple things, going for walks, holding your hands, going for a drive, going to the store. They fantasize about just having everyday life with you. We have a fan. So this talks about romance and parties. So they might fantasize about going to parties and kind of swooning you and showing you off to other people. We have a flamingo. So some might imagine going on a vacation with you. Also flamingo, I tie it in with Florida. It's a really common thing. Even though I don't think I've ever seen any wild flamingos in Florida. I don't know why they have that, but the flamingos also talks about balance, and they want to find balance with you. And we also have the key. So they also fantasize about opening up to you and revealing how they're really thinking and feeling. And then another thing that they're trying to figure out is we have this little, it's like a mirror, and it has a bunny in it. And bunny always talks about reflecting. It's about reflecting sexuality. So they fantasize about, you know, kind of mirroring back and forth to you, like their different fantasies with you. That's part of their fantasies, is sharing their fantasies with you. All right, please tell me, what is option number 1 person? Where are you going? Not ready. What is option number 1's person fantasizing about them? So we have a cave, we have candy, and we have the sun. The sun, you know, is talking about being happy. The cave is talking about getting some time alone with you. And the sweets, it could be a lot of different things. So here is your charms. And let's go ahead and see what kind of messages we have. I am going to do regular messages, and then I'm going to do the naughty messages. Alright, please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Whoop. So we have, I'm fighting to be with you. So they are fighting to be with you. We also have, I can't let you go. You mean the world to me. I ask my friends for advice about you. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? So we have, I'm afraid of the karmic. So we are coming up with that third-party situation, potentially for some of you. And then we also have, I'm not sure I can forgive you. It might be the other way around. Some of these get reversed a little bit. So then we have, I want you more than anyone else. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, I want to stop holding back from you. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me. So we have, I got a psychic tarot reading about you. So they got a reading about you from someone. And can we just be friends? I don't know what I want. Because they're afraid. It's kind of funny that comes underneath, I'm afraid of the karmic. Please tell me, what does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? And we have, I'm sorry I hurt you. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? It says, you are my other half. They want you to know that. Also, I feel trapped and I need help. That could be going back to that karmic thing. It says, I'm worried about what everyone thinks about me. And I'm still planning my next move. What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? And then we have, I'm focusing on my responsibilities right now. Oh, another one. And you turn me on, apparently. Well, we did not doubt that for a moment. All right, let's go ahead and get some naughty messages. How about that? Let me know what you think in the comments below about these new messages I've made up. And, you know, if you have any ideas for another message, like to add to the deck, which I can do, you can always add that in the comments below as well. I'm always interested in some good ones, you know, that I might want to actually add. All right, so let's get those added messages. Please tell me, what does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? All right, please tell me, what does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What is option number one's person? All right, so we have scratched nails down back. So either want you to do that, or they want you to do that to them, or they want to do that to you. We have sloppy wet. So they want to be, or have you be sloppy wet, and orgasm together. Also, we have watch prom together. Oh, another one. And all night long. They want to get it on all night long, like Donkey Kong. All right, what does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do? We have toe sucking. So some might be in the feet. And we have my skin against yours. And we also have kiss you long and passionately. So they want some long, deep kisses. What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? Oh, one fell on the floor. We have whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Nipple licking. So, hey, I said that they were into your breasts or chest. What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? What does option number one's person want to say or do to them? We have go on romantic vacation. So they want to go on a romantic vacation with you. Spend some quality time. We have a sexual massage. So they want to give you, maybe they want to give you one, or they want you to give them one. We have send me nudes. And then we have play with my fill in the blank. It's up to you. What do you feel like it's saying? What four-letter word do you think is in that place? And what is option number one's person? Ooh, okay, hold up. Wrap your legs around me. Anyways, that's all I have for option number one. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number two. All right, so here we are with option number two with the amethyst. And let's go ahead and find out what your person is fantasizing about doing with you. We have friendship. So it says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So there's a little message for you about your connection. And let's go ahead and find out what it is that they are fantasizing about you. And I will be using charms and two different kinds of messages, so make sure you stick around for the whole reading. All right, what is option number one? Choose person. One, two. What do they fantasize about doing to them? Please tell me, what is option number two's person fantasize about doing to them? What does option number two's person fantasize about doing with them? All right, so first we have the Six of Swords. Then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Cups. And let's clarify them. This option this person fantasizes about doing with them. Alright, so clarifying the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Cups in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And clarifying the King of Cups, we have Temperance in the reverse. Please tell me, what is option number 2's person fantasize about doing with them? What is option number 2's person fantasize about doing to them? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We have On Guard. Clarify the Six of Wands in the reverse, please. We have the Siren. Clarify the Page of Swords in reverse, please. Clarify the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the Screw. Clarify Temperance in the reverse, please. We have Blast from the Past. Alright, so what is your person fantasizing about doing with you or to you? Nine of Pentacles. They fantasize about moving away from another situation and becoming single, perhaps even available to you, and competing, perhaps, you know, for your affections. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. This person is very sad. They feel like they have definitely lost out on you. They are feeling very seduced by you. They find you to be like the siren. You're like a mermaid, you know, the siren, that you're very alluring, you know. Very seductive, very enticing. Yeah, I'm hearing they also are missing you. I'm under the impression in this pile that you guys are in separation. Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. I have a feeling that your person did something, perhaps to upset the situation. With the Five of Pentacles, they're feeling left out in the cold. Maybe they put you out in the cold. Maybe you left them out in the cold. And they're feeling that way, especially on social media, because somebody could have gotten blocked. Maybe they blocked you. Maybe you blocked them. It doesn't matter either way. Someone got told off, basically, is what I'm seeing here. So this person, I'm feeling they are watching your social media. Even if you block them, they could make a fake account, especially if your account is set to public. Or maybe they could have a fake account, you know. We have the King of Cups. They are feeling emotionally calm. They're thinking about compromising, if they should compromise the situation. Like if they should compromise, try to find some kind of compromise. So something, situation from the past returns. So they fantasize about coming back, kind of out of the blue, surprising you. with the Temperance in the reverse, they're thinking about having the Temperance in the reverse. That's in the upright. I feel like they're thinking about it, but it's suppressed. It feels like it's blocked energies. So I'm feeling that they are thinking about, blending the energies, kind of coming out of the blue and surprising you with some kind of contact and making it happy contact as well. This person, actually, I'm having a strong sensation this person is almost like obsessed with you, almost like a fan would be obsessed with whoever their idol is. It's almost like they're idolizing you. See how I feel like that? It's almost like he's begging her, to be back with him. And that's what I feel like that he's fantasizing about doing with you. This person, they fantasize about, they would pretty much do it with you anywhere. But, with this Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling like they're wanting to like kiss and make up. And the Page of Swords, they are just watching you. This person is really into your butt, by the way. Also, I'm hearing that he fantasizes about taking care of you. I feel like that's like what this person really wants to do with most people. That they come, like if they were in any room, this is just the way, like their nature. This person is really into your chest. It's mostly I'm seeing chest and butt. So let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. All right, please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to, what do they fantasize about doing to them? What does option number 2's person fantasize about doing to them? What does option number 2's person fantasize about doing to them? So we have a heart, we have a maze, and we have the 10 of Wands. And, a heart is obvious, love, their heart, and maze. I feel like with the maze, it talks about figuring out your path that you should be on. Even though you keep making mistakes, you just keep going. And the 10 of Wands is about the journey, this romantic journey being weighing very heavily on them. All right, so we have confused, so that your person could be confused about the situation. Let's see what else is going on here. We have weak, so they could be thinking about doing something within a week with you. We have friend. So a lot of you could be under the guise of friendship. Doesn't mean that they don't want you romantically, but maybe they see you or they act as though you guys are friends currently. Maybe they want to do something to be a better friend to you. We have water, so some of you could be a water sign. We have family, so there could be some family involved, or they're maybe fantasizing about having a family with you. And we have planning, so this person is planning something. And we have ego, so there is some ego issues going on in this situation. And we have unsure, so this person is, it seems that they're unsure, they're confused. Maybe they're having a hard time trying to decide if they want to be your friend or more. And then we have June. We just left the month of June, so maybe there's some significance there, something that happened in the month of June. Maybe something they did in the month of June with you. All right, so we have the letter W, the letter E, and the letter F. Which actually, if we move it around, it's few. So take that however it resonates. Let's see what the little cards say. We have the King of Wands, the Six of Wands. So that Six of Wands actually was in the spread too. And then we have the Nine of Wands. This person is guarded, but they fantasize about being victorious with you and coming towards you. I feel like what they're fantasizing is about having the courage, having the balls to come towards you and tell you how they're feeling. Oh, wait, there's another one of these. All right, so we have also month. So there could be something that they're planning to do within the next week, month. Some of you, it could be weeks. Some of you, it could be a month. We have I love you. We're asking, thinking, how do they feel about you? They love you. And then we have Virgo. So some of you could be Virgos. There could be some significance with Virgo. And on the back, it says practical. Maybe they're wanting to be practical in this situation. We have a black swan. So they could be fantasizing about, swans mate for life. So it's a very twin flamey enlightenment charm. We have Saturn, so somebody could be a Capricorn. There could be something to do with Capricorns for some of you. And what else they fantasize? Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so they could be fantasizing about having drinks with you, because we have this little charm that's a wine glass with wine in it. We have a sea turtle. Again, I'm getting that water signs. I'm feeling that this connection is really being slow. We have lips. So this person fantasizes about communicating with you, kissing you. I'm definitely hearing. They find your lips very attractive. And we have a bicycle. So they fantasize about making forward movement and also balance. Finding balance in their life and with you. And we have a wolf. So they fantasize maybe about, I'm seeing the moon. I'm hearing just spending time with you. Perhaps I'm hearing in nature. We have acorn, so they might actually fantasize about doing something with money with you, maybe working together. We have an arrow, so with the arrow, they find that, you are you're the path, you're their path. Fantasize about being directed. It's like a direction. It's pointing the way. And they are thinking about, you pointing the way for them. They feel a little bit lost. We have a doe, which talks about innocence. And we have an owl, which can, I am picking up as like they're looking at your social media, but also it can indicate wise communication. All right, please tell me, what is option number 2? Person fantasize about doing anything. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So sad. Six of Pentacles house. So what I'm getting out of this is maybe some of you, they fantasize about doing something. Maybe if you're having difficulty paying your bills or having something to do with your house, maybe they're fantasizing about doing something to improve that emotional state. Maybe they want to give you some money because the Six of Pentacles is about giving, and it could be physical giving. They could fantasize about sending you something to your house. Sending you a gift. Anyways, here's your charms. And let's go ahead and see what kind of messages we have. And first we're going to do the regular messages, and then we're going to do the naughty messages. And let me know what you think about them in the comments below. I'm really curious how you guys feel about them. I am going to probably eventually print them. Alright, please tell me, what is option number 2's person want to say or do to them? Option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What is option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What is option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? I'm afraid, or do. It's supposed to be one of they want to say to them what they want to know. I'm afraid you will crush my heart. What does option number 2's person want to say? What do they want them to know? I don't want to hurt anyone. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number two's person? It says, I don't think you're the one for me. I'm sorry. I'm afraid you won't find me attractive. This person has a lot of fear in this connection. What does option number two's person want to say? What do they want them to know? I think about leaving the karmic for you. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I don't want to admit it, but I need you. See, that's what I'm picking up. So this, I don't think you're the one for me. I'm sorry. It's like they might think about saying that to you, but do they actually really mean it? I'm not saying it's going to be, they're going to really mean it. So we have, I've watched you, I've wanted to reach out, but then I stopped myself. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number two's person? Let's see. I'm afraid I will hurt you again. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number two's person want to say to them? I can't decide what I want or what's right. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I'm talking to other people romantically. I think you're lying. Uh-oh. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I act like I don't care, but I really do. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? And then we have, I am playing you. So even if they're talking to other people romantically, they're feeling like a player. What does option number two's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number two's person want them to know? All right, so we have, it's hard for me to open up, but I want to. We have, I got caught by the karmic. And then you got a couple extra fill out, and it says, I think you cursed me. And we have, I want to get together soon. Okay, this person's a little bit all over the place. I'm really sympathizing. My condolences to you. So let's go ahead and find out what naughty things they want to do to you once they pull their heads out of their asses. All right, please tell me, what does option number two's person want to say? What do they want to say? Let's see. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? Please tell me, what does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What is option, let's see. One flipped over, two flipped over. So we have watch prom together. Then we have show you off. So they fantasize about showing you off. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What is option number two's person? Pin me down. So they want you to pin them down. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? So it's kind of funny. They have pin me down and then I want to dominate you. And then I want to get lost in your eyes. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What does option number two's person want to say or do? So we have morning sex. Then we have let's F in the car. So they want to get it on in the car. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What is option number? Let's see. We have say my name. So it's like they want to this domination, knowing that you want them and only them. What does option number two's person want to say or do to them? What is option number 2's person? We have sexting you. So they want to sext you. What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? I thought I'd let a couple come out. We have up against the wall. So they would do it up against the wall. Like I was saying, they would pretty much, this person, it feels like they would do it anywhere with you. And then we have grind up against you. We have sloppy wet. So they want to get you nice and wet. Or maybe you want to get them nice. They want you to get them wet, depending on who's got what going on down there. What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? So we have long, slow strokes. What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 2's person want to say or do? We have lick food off of your body. We have buy you expensive gifts. So that's what they fantasize about, doing that too. Tell me what you think about these cards. Anyways, that's all that I have for you for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, so here we are with option number 3 with the rose quartz. And let's go ahead and find out what your person fantasizes about doing with you or to you. So this one says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there's a little message for you from your person. And let's go ahead and find out what they fantasize about saying or doing to you. Fantasize about doing to you, with you. What do they fantasize about doing with you? What is option number 3's person fantasize about doing with them? Or doing to them? What is option number 3's person fantasize about doing with them? Alright, so the first one we have is the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Then we have the Sun. And then we have the 9 of Wands. And then we also have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And here I'll let you look at the card a little bit. All right, so let's clarify them. Please tell me, what is option number 3's person fantasize doing to them? What is option number 3's person fantasize doing with them? All right, clarifying the 2 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Sun. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's in the upright. I was like, is it in the reverse or upright? And clarifying the 9 of Wands. We have the Star in the reverse. And then clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse, we have the Magician. Please tell me, what is option number 3's person fantasize about them? What is option number 3's person fantasize about them? What is option number 3's person fantasize about them? All right, clarify the 10 of Wands in the reverse, please. We have the Screw. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We have cheers. Clarify the stars in the reverse, please. Clarify the stars in the reverse. Clarify the stars in the reverse, please. We have Glam It Up. And with this stars card, I'm really hearing attention seeking, even though that's not what it normally means. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. It's like, what I mean is like seeing you, like getting attention, like being bright like a star. So they might be trying to get your attention, do things to try to get your attention. All right, so what does your person fantasize about you? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, they might actually fantasize about telling you off. But it's kind of funny, it's called the screw, right? So some of them just might be fantasizing about screwing you. But it says, in trouble, shafted, horizontal jogging, not interested, leaving quickly. I'm actually hearing, fantasy-wise, they think about, getting caught. Right here, leaving quickly, in trouble. So getting in trouble, getting caught. That's what I'm seeing, how they're doing things in public. And it's kind of interesting that this right here too, and this is like a choice that they're needing to make. See how these two people, they're having dinner, and look at, they're really like just enthralled with each other. And see, her foot is on his leg and everything. So it's like they think about getting together, having dinner with you. But also the whole thing at the end is something about getting caught. So they could be getting caught by also I'm seeing you guys getting it on too. So, and getting caught doing that as well. There's multiple things that they fantasize about getting caught doing with you. And this is kind of interesting because it's saying in trouble, leaving quickly, like they're in trouble, getting in trouble, and so they fantasize kind of like pissing other people off when it comes to your connection. That's what I'm picking up mostly strongly. With the Sun, this person is feeling very, very, they're very happy with you. They fantasize about kissing you, making out, making love to you. But also, they could also be fantasizing about clarity. Like making things clear. Again, I'm picking up with this card, they're wanting to get together. See how there's two drinks in here with hearts. They think about getting together, having maybe some drinks or something, having a new beginning. We do have, it says new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, and happiness. So they could be fantasizing about dating you, having a new beginning, a celebration, and happiness. So it's like, but I feel like there's something that is theirs wanting to make more clear or gain clarity on. I feel like they're wanting to communicate the truth to how they're thinking or feeling to you. Or they're wanting you to do that with them. I'm also picking up some vibes that maybe they might want you to tie them up or have them, they want to tie you up or tie them up. And then we have, I'm seeing riding on top. So they want you to ride or they want to be ridden. And with the Nine of Wands, this talks about being guarded. Let's see, the stars and the reverse. See, it's almost like they hide who they are, but it's like they fantasize about shining. That's what I'm getting. Like they fantasize about, instead of being guarded, allowing themselves to kind of shine, to do things to stand out. So you have Glam It Up too. And it says, bring your A game, hitting the town, making an effort, edgy venue, the finishing touches, and stylish. And this person they have suppressed hope in this connection that things will work out. So this person also fantasizes about maybe pouring massage oil on you, or having you pour massage oil on them and giving them a sexual type massage. And it's like with the Nine of Wands, it's interesting because this guy she's like practically sitting on his lap, right? And then he's like got his hand over her mouth. So I'm like, shh, don't say anything. Don't screw it up. Let's just do it here after the guy with the goats walk by. But I feel like that it's almost like, it's like weird. There's some kind of like things where they're thinking about getting caught and stuff like that. So it's like maybe they're wanting to keep some kind of like maybe something quiet or something like that. They're wanting to like get attention. They're wanting to be clear with how they feel with you. I feel like that they haven't. Okay. And with the Knight of Wands, they're having very, very sexual feelings towards you. And they think about coming towards you. But the reason why it's in the reverse is because they're holding themselves back. But they are manifesting this, by the way. Thought you'd like to know. I don't know why it turns blue when I put it so close. My phone's not that kind of brightness. It's like there's like a fantasy to like kind of just to. I'm also hearing for some they might be interested in some kind of magic or rituals with you that you might know, and they fantasize about doing those things with you. That's not going to apply to everybody, but you know who you are. All right, and then we have it's a plan, getting asked out, text message or call with intent to date, and tentative plans, making solidifying plan. So it's like they have a plan. They fantasize about, they're actually fantasizing this, but they're also trying to manifest it, about taking action towards you to maybe ask you on a date or something like that. So let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. All right, please tell me, what is option number 3's person fantasize about doing with them? What is option number 3's person fantasize about doing with them? We only got one dice, and we have a chef's hat with a cooking thing. So they might fantasize about cooking something with you, but cooking is also could indicate like cooking things up, that kind of thing. So this is the third time this one's come out. We have family. So family could be involved in this situation. Is there any more pink ones? I guess we can get a lot of pink ones. All right, so we have the letter C and the letter P. All right, let's go. There is a lot of cards. So let's go over that. So we have the Ace of Wands. It's a sexual card. We have the Four of Swords. I'm hearing going on a vacation, they fantasize about going on some kind of vacation and having sex. With the Queen of Wands, they see you as somebody who's very sexual, someone who's very beautiful and confident. We have the King of Wands too. So we have the King and Queen of Wands, so they see you potentially as their counterpart. And then we have the Three of Cups, so they're wanting to come together, maybe celebrate. We have the Two of Pentacles. It talks about kind of juggling more than one thing. We have the Five of Swords. It's kind of interesting that Five of Swords showed up underneath the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Swords as well. And we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, they're wanting to come towards you. They're wanting to move away from something else, though, and come towards you. We also have the Sea Turtle. So a sea turtle, I always I don't know, now, ever since I did this one reading not long ago, and ever since then, I keep seeing the sea turtle with the world on its back. It's some kind of story. I don't know, I'm picking that up. Again, I have to look it up. I still haven't gotten around to reading it. I meant to. I don't remember the story. All right, we have a tree, which talks about family and health. And we have a fairy watching over the connection. Let's see. So they fantasize about grounding the connection with this lizard. It could be fantasizing about having a family with you. Just because there's two things to indicate family. So they might be thinking about having children with you. They could fantasize about having a family with you, or even just blending families. Maybe you have kids, they have kids, and coming together. We have a unicorn. So they find this connection to be magical and special and rare. And we have a butterfly. So they fantasize about transforming this connection. With the key, they fantasize about opening up to you. And with the cat, they fantasize about being more independent. And with the lion, they are trying to have courage to come towards you. We have that, you know, like I was saying before, we have this shine bright like a diamond. Okay, and that was like the same vibe I was getting with that star card, right? Then we have a strong is beautiful. So they find you to be strong and beautiful. And then we have a fan, which talks about romance and parties. So I'm getting like they might want to go to a party with you. And then we have the United States flag. So there could be some significance to that. Maybe you're both living in the United States. Someone's living in the United States. Also, there could have been some kind of significance maybe with the 4th of July or something too. And then we have, if dad can't fix it, no one can. So again, I mean, they could be a father, or you could be a father. Please tell me, what is option number 3's person fantasize about doing anything? Again, it goes the chef hat. So they could be fantasized about cooking you some kind of dinner. And I'm just feeling like the strong connection. They're fantasized about creating something with you is what I'm really getting. Oh, look. This pink card was hiding, and it says Leo. So some of you could be a Leo. Your person could be a Leo. Or there could be something that's going to be happening in the month of Leo, which is coming up soon. So here we are with your charms. And let's go ahead and see what kind of messages we have. So first I'm going to do the regular messages. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the naughty messages. So please tell me, what is option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have, I'm afraid you will reject me. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, I fantasize about your touch. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, can you give me another chance? I want to prove that I love you. Then we have, everything you said made me question my whole reality. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Can we just be friends? I don't know what I want. So it's like they want to keep you around as a friend so they can figure out what they want to do with you. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so we have, I want to protect you. I just want to have fun for now. So they're not really being very committal, which I could definitely see with that Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's not a very committal card. And we have, my family doesn't want us together. Maybe not their whole family, but at least there must be one or two. There could be one or more members of the family who don't. It says, no one can love you like, no one can love me like you. No one can love you like me. And I made a mistake. Can you forgive me? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they... I want to do it. Hang on. Got to get the other half. I do like one half, then I do the other half. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I got caught by the karmic. And then we have, I can't decide what I want or what's right. That's again, wasn't the other one say that? Yeah, I don't know what I want. Yeah, so it's like they're just wanting to keep you around as a friend while they fool around. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? It says your energy is intoxicating. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I can't let you go. You mean the world to me. What is option number... And by the way, there is some connections between pile 1 and 3. Just some might actually get 1 and 3. If you do, let me know in the comments below. What does option number 3's person want to say? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? And then we have, I'm trying to move on, but I can't. So they're trying to move on, but they feel like they can't. And let's go ahead and do the naughty cards. See what they want to do with these naughty cards to do. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? Or what do they want to do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? We have, I want to eat you up. What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? All right, so we have send me nudes. I want your hands all over me. Say my name. I think this one came out of the other one too. And your butt drives me wild. What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? Okay, this is quite a few that came out, so let's see. So we have a sexual massage. What did I say about that with that star card? We have scratch nails down back. This came out in pile 1 too. Wrap my arms around you. And then we have hard and fast. Then we have they want to make your toes curl. Then we have your smile melts my heart. That's beautiful. Then we have pin me down. And then we have I fantasize about you going down on me. Ooh. And then we have, I love your nose. It's kind of funny that I put this in here, but you'd be surprised how many times it comes out more than other cards. But I guess people like noses a lot more. I wanted to kind of make a pile that I want to make a deck that said different aspects they might like about your body. So I added that. like, we got eyes and stuff. I don't know, maybe do people like ears? I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below. What does option number 3's person want to say or do to them? And then we have smack that ass. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 4. All right, so here we have the option number 4, the card for option number 4, with the floret. And you can see right through it. I love this one. It's so beautiful. And let's go ahead and find out what your person is fantasizing about you. But first, let's read this message. It says, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So that is a little message for you about your connection. And let's go ahead and find out what it is that they fantasize about doing with you or doing to you. Please tell me, what is option number 4's fantasize doing to them? What is option number 4's person fantasize about doing to them, doing with them? What is option number 4's person fantasize about them? All right, so first we have the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. That one likes coming out tonight. We also have the Empress in the reverse. And we also have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. All right, and then clarifying these cards. All right, clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Chariot. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have Death. Clarifying the Empress in the reverse. We have the Magician. And clarifying the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Please tell me, what is option number 4's person fantasize about doing with them? What is option number 4's person fantasize about doing with them? All right, clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot. So we have Wicked. Clarify Death, please. Clarify Death. We have the Siren. Clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. We have Shy. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, please. And then we have Gratuity. Alright, so let's see. Where's your person fantasize? It's going to be multifaceted type of reading, so just bear with me. Because I am going to talk about your situation some. I also talk about the sexual aspect of it as well. All right, so let's see, the Hermit in the reverse, the Chariot. This person, they actually need, or they wanting to reflect This person really wants to make forward movement. It's almost like they almost want to come out of reflection and make forward movement towards you. And with Wicked, this card does come up sometimes when there's like a third party situation or something. It's where they're feeling like they're doing something where they're kind of being naughty and they're being mischievous and they're sneaking around or something like that. This kind of has a 7 of Swords. And also they could be thinking, some might actually fantasize about whipping you with like with a cat of 9 tails. See how he has that here and her bottom's red. They also fantasize about you maybe tying them up or the other way around. But also, it's like they're wanting to transform this connection with the Ace of Swords. They're fantasizing about communicating with you the truth. They want to do things, something, they're feeling very drawn to you with the Siren card. And the Siren card, it says alluring, seductive, enticing, you know, they're very mysterious, you know, and they're feeling very drawn to you with the Siren card. And I feel like they're wanting to be clear and communicate. And I feel like that they're wanting to potentially transform the connection, mostly because the Siren card and the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords, you know, is about the truth. Some of you, I feel like they might actually be watching you potentially with other people, or maybe they're worried about you being with other people. That's why I feel like the card is in reverse, because they're wanting to come out. I feel like they're probably in this energy currently, and they're wanting to come out of the energy, which isn't always, I don't always read the card like that, but that's what I'm picking up here. All right, let's see. The Empress in the reverse, this person fantasizes about maybe you or them, someone being possessive over them. I feel like it's almost like they're wanting to be possessed, like not in a demonic way, but like they want to be like, they want you to possess them, say that's mine. They almost like want you to claim, they want to be claimed. They fantasize about this person and some, they want to come towards you. And we have shy, nervous, too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe second guessing. But they're trying to manifest the courage to come towards you maybe and ask you out. But I'm really picking up they might be wanting you, not saying that you should do this, but I'm really picking up that they're wanting you to kind of do something to stand in your power. But at the same time, it's like they want to be owned. They want you to, like, they want to be claimed, if that makes sense. And see, again, with the whipping. See how he has a whip here. And there's even some hair pulling, so they might be into hair pulling as well. Some of you, they might really like hair. This, I mean, even the Death character here has really nice hair. But with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, that can indicate something that is being spoken. I feel like that they're just wanting to charge forward without thinking, and just and they must want to come towards in a positive way, because we have gratuity and it says be gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency, positivity, attracting what you want. So again, this is like another manifestation card. It's like the Magician here. But in with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, they're feeling overwhelmed. So they're feeling really overwhelmed with gratuity. They're wanting to come toward you and not even think about it, just tell you what I feel like this person really wants to say something to you. They also, you know, they're really into how you smell. They also could find your back very attractive. But also I'm hearing like the neck, the slope of the neck. But this person is, you know, like here is showing like the smell. So I'm really feeling like they really are attracted to your smell, your scent. This person feels very passionately towards you. This feels very passionate. I'm feeling like a lot of passion and a lot of longing is what I'm really picking up. Like really longing for you. So let's see what the charm's got to say. All right, please tell me, what is option number 4's person fantasize about them? What is option number 4's person fantasize about them? Please tell me, what is option number 4's person fantasize about them? I want a little bit more. What is option number 4's person fantasize about them? All right, so we have a magnifying glass. We have the 5 of, what is this? I think it's the 5 of Cups. Oh no, it's like the 5 of Swords. Hang on. I'll look at the other ones. Could be the 5 of Swords, but it's red. I think it's supposed to be the 5 of Hearts. So that would be the 5 of Cups. We have a spider, and then we have a flower. Which, I mean, what I'm picking up from these is they're like, look, they want to look closer maybe at how they're feeling and their fears of maybe why, maybe or anxieties about the connection. And the flower can indicate as like blossoming, blooming, and trying to actually, I'm hearing, transform the connection. Because with the 5 of Cups, you know, that makes someone feel, the 5 of Cups, they're sad and missing you. So let's see what these say. So we have week. So some of you, they might be planning on doing something within the next week. We have the month of April. So maybe somebody's born in April. There's some kind of significance to the month of April for some of you. We have health. So there could be some health issues that are in the balance in here. We have travel. So maybe there's some kind of traveling that's wanting to happen. Maybe there's health in the way with what's going on in the world. We have crying. So again, I was picking up, you know, that this person misses you. We have a third party. So some of you could be experiencing a third party interference. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's romantic. It could just be like work, or like I said, we have traveling and health. So maybe there is traveling that needs to be made in this connection in order, maybe you're at a distance and, you know, that kind of thing, you know, and with what's going on, maybe, you know, the health doesn't necessarily mean they have bad health, but it could indicate that is something to consider, you know, while traveling or something. We have the word free. So they're wanting to be free. So they fantasize about being free. They fantasize about traveling to you. And we have hoping. So they're really hoping, but we do have ego. So with the ego, I'm hearing fears. This person still has a lot of fears and insecurities. So we have the letter J, the letter U, and the letter V. All right, we also have the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, that's good. We have the 9 of Swords. Again, it's talking about those fears and anxieties, sleepless nights. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So basically what I'm getting out of this is they want to be successful. They fantasize about having a successful union with you. This really weighs down on them. With the 3 of Cups, I feel like that is indicating that there could be a third party type of interference. But with the 3 of Cups, they're really wanting to have a type of reunion or reconciliation or getting together type of thing. They could want a celebration. And then they're still worried though. They want to have a healthy new beginning. So they also want to make sure they're making the right choice. We have never, never give up. So maybe they don't want you to ever give up, or them to ever give up. Maybe they're having difficulty with people who eventually give up on the connection instead of working on it. We have a tree, so family and health could be involved. We have a cross, which can indicate, you know, talk about suffering, but also talk about religion and faith. We also have an acorn, which can indicate money. So there could be some issues with money. Maybe they're wanting to do something, maybe help you out financially. This is a fantasy after all. And we have an anchor. So they're wanting that stability with you. They fantasize about having the stability. The tree can actually indicate stability as well. All right, please tell me, what is option number 4 person fantasize about? Look at that. It's still spinning. You can't see it. Oh my God. This dice just spun for like a few seconds. And it landed on castle. Okay. I wish you could have seen that. I don't know if you saw part of it or not. Let me know in the comments below, because I didn't get to see that. All right, so we have a bird. We have the Ten of Cups. We have a castle. And we have a bed. So, the bird can indicate about communication and nervous communication as well. The castle, it's almost like the house to me, but it's like nicer. So your person could be well off financially. And we have bed. I'm not just having this feeling this person wants to do something to flatter you. I feel like they want to have maybe a family with you. And if you're not having any more kids, maybe they want to combine your families together. And they fantasize about, just being happy together with this 10 of Cups, They fantasize about just being that happy family. But with that bed, they're wanting some sex too. They're wanting some good old sex with some hair pulling and butt whipping. All right, and there we have that. And let's go ahead and see what messages we have. First, I'm going to do the regular messages, and then I'm going to do the naughty one. All right, please tell me, what is option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? So we have, I want to hear from you. I miss you. Again, I was picking up strongly that they miss you. So they want to hear from you. They miss you. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I ask my friends for advice about you. I am talking to other people romantically. So maybe they have some people who are interested in them romantically that message them. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? When I go out, I imagine having a chance encounter with you. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? My family doesn't want us together. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, we have, it's not your fault, you did nothing wrong. I fantasize about us being together. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, I'm having a lot of problems with my family. I pretend the karmic is you and we're effing. Ooh. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, and then it says, it's hard for me to open up, but I want to. Can we just keep things the way they are? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? So, I'm afraid to tell you the truth. I told my family about you. That's probably why their family is having issues. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I keep replaying everything that happened over in my head. What does option number 3's person or 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Sorry, I'm still a little bit on 3 in my brain. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? All right, then we have, I fantasize about what life would be like if we were together. And that says I fantasize about us being together, but not just about being together. I'm going to do one more since we're really trying to emphasize this person really fantasized about what life would be like if you were together. I'm going to pull an extra one though, just because of that. Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Right, okay, right here. They want you to know that they want you. I want you. All right, let's get the naughty cards. And what I'm hearing is they want you over anyone else. If you were wondering that. Let's get those naughty cards going on. All right, what does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? Oh, one's trying to escape already. We're not ready yet. I gotta shuffle you first. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? All right, please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? So we have a throw on the bed. So they want either you to be thrown on the bed or they want to throw you on the bed or something. We have grind up against you. We have up against the wall. And then we have a hair pulling. Hey, we got that, right? That's kind of interesting because that's the first time that one's come out. And we did have hair pulling in the cards. What does option number 4's person want to say to them, or want to say to them or do to them? Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? I want to go down. So they want to go down on you. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do? All right, that's a few. Let's see what else. We have feed you strawberries and champagne. We have your scent is intoxicating. What did I say with the 2 of Pentacles? Man, I told you they were crazy about how you smell. I fantasize about you going down on me. I want to go down. So they're really into each other going down on each other. Then we have slap my ass. And long hot shower together. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person? It says, give you roses. I fantasize about what it would be like to be together. What is option number? That actually came out. Okay, so this is a totally different deck. So you got that twice in the other deck, and now this one. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? It fell on the floor. Oh my God, this one again. I love your nose. Makes me wonder why I put that in there now. I didn't know when I put it in there it would come out so much. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do? We have sexting you. They want to have some sexting action going on. What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? What does option number 4's person want to say or do to them? I thought I'd let a couple more come out too. We have lick food off of your body. We have wine and dine you, which that is going really nicely with the feed and the strawberries. So this person does have romance in them. We have give you roses, feed you strawberries, wine and dine you. This person's pretty romantic. Then we have go on a romantic vacation. This person's pretty romantic. They might want to pull your hair, but apparently they really want to spoil you rotten too. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.